Fellas, God is preparing your future wife. God is preparing my future wife. So what do we need to be doing in the meantime? Knowing there's a woman out there that God is preparing for you. He's preparing her just as you are, to be the woman that you specifically are going to need. So we need to be allowing God to prepare us to become the man that she's going to need, to become the man of God, to allow him to mold us to become the husband she's going to need, to lead her, to lead y'all's future kids, to lead you all closer to Christ. And what we should not be doing is giving in to our fleshly desires. We should not be chasing ungodly women, because in Proverbs 5, verses 3 and 4, it says, "For the lips of an immoral woman drip honey, and her mouth is smoother than oil. But in the end, she is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword." So at first, you'll want to chase ungodly women because her lips are of honey. It will be sweet. You will get instant gratification. But in the end, it will lead to nothing but bitterness. It will lead to kids outside of marriage, to sexually transmitted diseases, to drugs, alcohol addictions, to pornography addictions. It will lead to so many ungodly things because you're chasing ungodly women. You're chasing your flesh desires just as Satan wants you to do. But we should be preparing as if God is bringing our future Proverbs 31 wife tomorrow. What if she comes into your life tomorrow? What would she say? What would your future wife say if she knew you had an addiction to pornography? If you were eyeballing all of these ungodly women, what would she say? Because Proverbs 31:30 says, "Charm is deceitful, beauty is passing. But a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised." If God brings a woman who fears him into your life tomorrow, what would she say about your lifestyle? We need to be preparing as if she's coming tomorrow. We need to get rid of our addictions. We need to say no and flee from our lustful desires. We need to be preparing as if our future wife is coming tomorrow. And how will we know this is the woman? How will we know this is the Proverbs 31 woman God has in store for us? Biblically speaking, she will like you just as Ruth liked Boaz. Her family will like you just as Ruth's family liked Boaz. You will like her, so the feelings you and her have for each other will be reciprocated, as it talks about in Song of Solomon chapter 1. She will get you closer to Christ. She will be your helper, just as Eve was meant to be for Adam. And you will have peace about her. If you have a new girl of interest and you don't have peace about her, that could be God talking to you. If you have a new girl of interest, pray the prayer that I pray. Lord, if this is the woman you have for me, flourish our relationship. And if it's not, take her out of my life immediately. Because if it's in his will, he will listen to you. If this is the woman he does not have for you, and you pray that prayer, he will listen to you because it's not in his will. He wants us to pray. And he wants us to yield to his will. So if this is not the woman he has for you, he will listen to you. He will take her out of your life, just as he has done me many times. And you will not have to worry about attracting the right woman. If you're acting as a godly man should, if you're preparing for your future wife, you're just not a clump of potential. You're going out and preparing for her. You will attract the right godly woman. You will attract the right Proverbs 31 woman when God brings her into your life. Ungodly women will not be attracted to you. You will not have to worry about ungodly women wanting to get with you or wanting to be with you, because if you're acting as a godly man, you will not attract those ungodly women. They will steer clear from you. But the right woman will be attracted to you as long as we are acting the way we should. Guys, God is preparing your future wife. Let him prepare you for her. Become the man she's going to need. Become the future husband she's going to need. Everything's going to work out. Your spouse and y'all's relationship and marriage is going to be awesome. It's going to be legendary because it's from God. Do not settle for less than God's best.